Hi there, I'm Josh from Fanfare in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And Matt is on vacation, so you get me for the video. Let's start over here with the manga. We have Amongst Us, Ayashiman, Volume 3, Crossplay Love, Otaku Punk, Volume 5, Lupin the Third, Thick as Thieves, hardcover, that's a classic manga, Persona 4, Arenas Ultimax, and Tsugumi Project. I might have pronounced any or all of those wrong, but we'll see. You can, I guess, let me know next time you see me. Frank Miller presents Ancient Enemies, number 5. Beauty of Horror Tarot coloring book. Ben Mortara and the Thieves of the Golden Table, that's issue 3. Brand new from Titan, new Conan the Barbarian, number 1. Lots of covers to choose from through here, including this pretty slick Barbarian Age map wraparound cover. I dig maps. I'm going to point out maps. All right, what do we got next? Cover of Darkness, Curse of Cleaver County, Deep Dark, trade paperback for Eve, Children of the Moon, Fence Redemption, Franklin and Ghost, Scott Snyder's Dark Spaces Good Deeds, number 3, Grimm. This is issue number 12, probably the end of a story arc if I had to guess. Hansel and Gretel by Neil Gaiman. Happy Hill, number 5. A Hellboy and the BPRD one-shot, 1957, From Below. New Hope Volume 2, 1 and 2 both came in this week. Illustration Magazine, Knights of the Dinner Table. This is Nightwalkers. The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos, number 2. Once Upon a Time at the End of the World, number 8. Order and Outrage, number 4 of 4. Packless 7. Over here we have Parker Girls, Project Reese, Sins of the Salton Sea, Steel Siege, issue 1. Tales of Asunda, which I believe is a Pathfinder-related item. Yes, that is correct. Cool David Mack cover there. Last Ronin Lost Years, number 5. I believe that is of 5, the end of that story arc. And we will get Last Ronin Book 2 soon. Black Cloak, issue 6. Oh, and we're in Image now, by the way. That was Indie. This is Image. Hey Kids, Comics. This is issue 5. Junk Rabbit with multiple covers. That's issue number 5. Love Everlasting. Quest. This is a new number 1 from Jonathan Luna. I've always liked the artwork on those books. Sacrificers is a new one from Rick Remender. If you liked like Low, this has the same sort of high fantasy craziness that he likes to write sometimes. And a lot of covers for that. Spawn, issue 344. Spawn Collection 26. Swan Songs, Untold Tales of I Hate Fairyland. Both of those are later printings. Walking Dead Deluxe, and then World Tree, 1, 2, and 3, later printings on all of those. This way, for Marvel, we're going to lead off with the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. We had a playtest version of that before, and now we have the full-on hardcover. Up top, we have a Doctor Strange Fall Sunrise Treasury Edition, and then into the regular stuff. Amazing Spider-Man Annual, and of course, you'll find variants up top on all of this. Astonishing X-Men, first issue of that run. It's Captain America Sentinel of Liberty. I think that is a volume 2, yes, of the trade paperback for that story. Issue 1 of Death of the Venomverse. Doctor Strange 6. Fantastic Four 10. Magneto number 1. Up top we have a later printing of Incredible Hulk number 1. First issue of that came out a couple months ago and sold out almost immediately. Miles Morales. Trade paperback. This is volume 1 of the new Miles title. Moon Knight 26, Scarlet Witch number 7, new Star Wars title Dark Droids. I don't know exactly what it is, but it'll be crossing over amongst several of the Star Wars titles for the next couple of months. So Dark Droids number 1, a couple trades here, Dr. Aphra and Thrawn. That's a reprinting, I believe, of old Dark Horse stuff. And then Star Wars Yoda wraps up the Star Wars title. Strange Academy Miles Morales. This is part 1 of 3 of a storyline called Solver X. The second issue will be Strange Academy and Moon Knight. And I don't remember what the third one is off the top of my head. Warlock Rebirth number 5 here. What If Dark. This time it's Venom, and that's the thing there. And X-Men 25 finishes it out. We do have one cover of X-Men Hellfire Gala that came out last week, but this title was delayed. We'll scoot down here to DC, where we have Night Terrors continuing to go. This time we're in the second month of it, so we have Batman #2, Black Adam #2, The Joker #2, Poison Ivy #2, and Ravager #2. The rest of the stuff we have Adventures of Superman John Kent #6, a YA graphic novel, Young Alfred, Pain in the Butler, clever. Hardcovers for Batman 1, Bad Day Bane, and Clayface, City Boy #3, Blue Beetle Graduation Day Trade, Justice Society of America #5, Omega Men facsimile, including a foil version of that. I believe that is the first appearance of Lobo. Peacemaker Tries Hard, issue #4, Punchline hardcover. And this is a Sandman Universe one-shot featuring Thessaly. And then Steelworks 3, Wonder Woman 800 second printing, and new printings of all of these YA books by Cami Garcia and Gabriel Piccolo. And you can see they're a connecting cover array there. That's pretty slick. Oh, and finish it off with the Swamp Thing Green Hell hardcover. All of it in one volume. Great story. Check that one out. On media, we have new Buffy Last Vampire Slayer #1. Official Bob's Burgers coloring book. Includes stickers, which I really enjoyed. Take a peek at those stickers when you come in. Dead by Daylight #2. Doctor Who magazine, 2 of them there. I don't know which issue numbers they are, but they're sequential. Doctor Who Doomsday #2. New #1, this is Fire and Ice. This is based on a animated feature film which came out in the 70s or 80s. Done a lot of rotoscoping. I watched it recently. It's a little slow. I mean, it's a product of its time. The story was okay, but it was kind of interesting to watch it just from a historical perspective. And I knew this was coming out, so I kind of wanted to see what the heck the story was. I had never watched it before. Gargoyles #8, Robotech Rick Hunter #1, Star Trek Defiant #6, Star Trek Deep Space Nine #5, which is a crossover with the Day of Blood storyline, I believe. And we've got Star Wars, again, with the addition of Star Wars Hyperspace Stories #7. And we'll move over here. Grant will have to get past me here so we can look at the kids' stuff. We have a few little golden books for Frozen, Little Mermaid, and Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur. Issue 15 of My Little Pony and a My Little Pony Omnibus. Some higher priced variants here. We have the Death of Venomverse Delato Virgin cover for #1. Star Wars Dark Droids Chung variant. Magneto Land variant. There's 1 in 50 and 1 in 50 on both of those. What If Dark Venom, 1 in 50 by Scan. The Art Germ black and white virgin cover of Conan the Barbarian. It's all 1 in 100. Sacrificers #1 by J.H. Williams the third. That's a 1 in 35. And a Mignola variant for the same title. It's a 1 in 50. Some cool action figures that I'm sure Matt would be talking up because he loves Toxie and the Toxic Avengers. And so you've got Toxie Junkyard and Radiation Ranger here. Couple of statues for manga. We have Naruto and I believe that's Trunks. And we have a Kirby flying Squish. Those are so satisfying. And some little mini plushes as well. Last Ronin statue. If you didn't have the bank to pick up that big, huge guy that we still have and just haven't had a chance to put back up in the store, check out this one and much more affordable price point. Legend of Zelda framed print there. Grogu eating a frog, thinking about eating a frog. Keychain. And let's see. Dark Magician Girl from Yu-Gi-Oh! Statuette. And lastly, a head knocker of character from Trick or Treat, which I just want to call Sackboy because, you know, who doesn't love Little Big Planet? That's going to run it out today. You'll get Matt again next week. And in the meantime, you can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. This gets up on YouTube. And you can reach us at 269-349-8866 if you have any questions. Have a good night.